This is also a wrong practice. We also see that the Shaykh is demonstrating another wrong common practice, which is collecting the elbows to his body. A person should keep a distance and spread his arms away from his body while in ruku'. Holding the knees, this is the right practice. Locking the knees and holding them by the hands. That holding any part of the legs instead of the knees, this is a common practice from some people. That a person while in ruku' should hold his knees by his fingers, spreading them and hold both his knees. Now, and we said that in ruku' we're not allowed to recite any Qur'an. The Prophet ﷺ prohibited the one who's praying from reciting Qur'an in ruku' or in sujood. Now the Shaykh is rising up once again to the standing position, saying Allahu Akbar without raising his hands, while the Sunnah Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is to raise his hands as well while rising up from ruku'. Some of the common mistakes being practiced in sujood. The Shaykh is going to perform sujood right now, and we're going to examine some of the common mistakes. Allahu Akbar. 1. Collecting the elbows to the body and resting them on the thighs. This is a common mistake. Many people do not pay attention to that. Or even resting their elbows on the floor, and the Prophet ﷺ prohibited that, and he said that resembles the sitting of a dog. Also, spreading the fingers away from each other. This is a wrong practice. The right is to collect them, to spread your elbows away from your body and lift them away from the floor. And this is the case of a man or a woman in the prayer. That applies to every person who's praying. When we come to the back, the feet, there should not be any space between them. They should be collected to each other, so that leaving a space or spreading the legs and leaving a space between the feet is a common practice mistake. We said that the Prophet ﷺ emphasized on that there has to be 7 body parts, 7 bones touching the floor or resting against the floor while in sujood. The forehead, the nose, the palms, the knees, and the toes of the feet. The Shaykh is demonstrating a wrong position while he's resting on the tip of the fingers. This is wrong. Or uplifting the feet, or one of them by putting one foot on top of the other. That's incomplete sujood. And of course, if the person does not have all the organs of sujood touching the floor while in sujood, the sujood is invalid. And once sajda invalid in the salah, the entire salah is invalid. Some people would think that it would be sufficient just to put the forehead or the nose. No, both have to touch the floor according to the hadith. So this is the right position. Feet close to each other. Toes pointing towards the qibla. Forehead, nose, palms, knees, feet against the floor completely in the resting position. Those who tend to make a fist while making sujood, that's improper and incorrect as well. Elbows should not touch the floor and should be away from the body of the person who's praying. Unless if he's praying in jama'ah or extremely tired, he may rest them against his thighs. And of course, while you're praying in jama'ah, it's a bit difficult to take that much space. So you just collect them to yourself to give a chance to the person who's praying next to you to pray as well. Well, I think this is a good opportunity to watch some of the common mistakes in sitting in the salah versus the proper way. Some of those mistakes, when a person is not sitting at all, almost is sitting up or is standing up, the Shaykh is going to demonstrate. Or not sitting on the left foot. So he's sitting up his toes. Actually, this is the wrong position. While the right position is to bend your left foot beneath you like a cushion. This is the right position of sitting in the salah. I think this is a good opportunity to see physically some of those common mistakes, to avoid them, inshallah, to have our salah perfectly performed and accepted, hopefully, inshallah azza jal. Since we still have a few minutes, well, when a person is attending the salah in jama'ah and he sees the imam in the ruku' position, he hurries, he rushes to join the imam. The Prophet ﷺ said that if one is attending the jama'ah and on the way, he should not haste. He should walk with tranquility and peace. Then, when you go for ruku', do not forget, since the imam is in the ruku' position, that you have to announce and make takbiratul ihram, because it is one of the pillars of the salah. Those who just go for ruku' directly and make takbir while they are in ruku', their entire prayer is invalid, because they have not made the beginning takbir. If people are praying in jama'ah, the imam was appointed to be followed, so that whenever he says Allahu Akbar, you follow him. Whenever he goes to complete ruku' and he rests in that position, now you may proceed, not before that. Whenever he goes for complete sujood, now you may proceed and follow him. The Prophet ﷺ prohibited us from competing with the imam, going before him or even going equal to him while he's moving, because you're not going to reach before the imam. Dear brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you all and help all of us to pray properly. And I would like to thank Dr. Yasser. Thank you so much for helping us to demonstrate the common mistakes. And please stay tuned. We'll continue next time with the factors of khushu'. I'll leave you in peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.